Well, welcome back to Bramley Farm, everybody. It is a Saturday, it is early, I have a cup of tea. My brain have not long woke up, but I thought I'd take you along for the morning chores, show you an update on the chickens, feed some lambs, so stay with me whilst I fumble my way through this early morning video with a cup of tea and look forward to seeing the updates. Actually pretty excited to show you this update, guys. Finally managed to get to the chicken systems as I wanted it. So I have done a deep bedding system. Because I'm not moving the chickens onto fresh... Oh, I've got a fly on my tea. I've got a fly on my tea already. Got him. Because I'm not moving the chickens around, they're not getting fresh grass, fresh stuff to scratch every day. So instead of just them pooing, them making an absolute mess of what they're on, we're using wood chips, a deep layer of wood chips. At the moment we've got about six inches, so this basically soaks up all their doo-doo and gives them something to scratch around in. And also over time we keep adding stuff onto it, and we've got the carbon from the wood chips and the nitrogen from the poo, and we're slowly turning all of this into compost. It makes the bugs want to come in and grow in here, the worms come up through the bottom, the chickens dig through, keeps them entertained, keeps it nice and sanitary, it smells lovely in here. How I've done that, how do we contain this and how can you do it at home? Let me show you. Back out the chicken run. So, let me unstrap you from the tall thing. So around the bottom of it, I've got 6x1 length of boards. I've got some more here ready to make the next layer up, so because they keep scratching it all out. But we have, yes, board 6x1 all the way around, and I've got some rebar, but you can use just wooden stakes, and I've drilled holes through the rebar so I can screw them in to the wood, so that makes nice and secure. So I've done that all the way around, and I've then filled it in with some wood chips. I'll take you into the chicken enclosure to show you what I'm on about. So as I mentioned, we're using the wood chips to soak up all their poo. They like to scratch around. You can see where they've made their divots in there, divots in there. We've got the wood, we've got water on the wood. Water on the wood's not a thing, Mike, that's early morning talk. We've got a wood base for the water, a stone base for the food. As you see, they're digging it all around, so I come in and just... They'll dig to bloody China if you let them. Don't know what accent that was. But hey ho. So yes, back to the chicken run. For those that have not seen before, this is the chicken house. It looks like a spaceship, it is not. It's on wheels, so it could be easily pulled using a handle. And as we let them out, I'll show you what's inside. So the bottom is a fully grated metal bottom floor. So all their poo at night falls through onto the wood chips. Happy days. There's no real need for cleaning. We'll let them out now. This ramp is retractable. Put that back in there. So when we close up and move forward, we can. In fact, let's do that now. I'll move the chicken run with one hand. That's how easy it is. I think I left the chicken in there. Now the cup of tea. Don't forget the cup of tea. So I've closed it up, put the ramp in, pulled the handle out, and we are going away from us. So lift up, one-handed. We have moved the chicken run. Oh, how easy is that? We hook onto there, pull the ramp out, dig it in, and this is where they've been the last week. All the poo has fallen through the bottom, that'll now get scratched in over time and start making some nice compost. They're happy eating. I don't have to clean out a kitchen. I don't have to clean out a kitchen. What am I like? I don't have to clean out a chicken run. Oh, I forgot to show you the back where I collect the eggs. So at the back of here, I've got some ventilation holes, 2 catches, so I do it one-handed, and some non-specific grocery crates that work out as perfect bedding. So that's it there, nice and aerated, nice and easy. Once a week I take all that out, put it on the floor. That helps the compost carry on. I put new straw in, and that is it done. So as you can see, there's no poo that I need to deal with, because I don't want to deal with poo. No thank you. Right, that's chicken's done. On to the ducks. I hear you asking, where'd you get the wood chips? And that is a very good question. I'm glad you've asked. Well, gardeners, landscapers, I'm walking backwards here, could fall over, could be death of me. Make the phone calls, go on Google, find some landscape companies that's in your area, give them a call. Do you have wood chips? Normally yes. Bargain a price, ask for delivery, you got wood chips. Right, welcome to Ducks. This is the movable super duck house. Remember it's been a heat wave? Yes, it has been a heat wave. I've not mentioned on the channel before, but I bought some little camo nets. They are probably the worst quality camo nets in the world. However, they have been perfect shade for these little duckies. For when we're out and about, they stay in here. When we're home, they come out. Nice simple rule. We did lose one to an attack, hence the rule of when we're out, they go away, because we were out when we lost one, unfortunately. But the normal chore, if we're going out, put it forward, give them water, give them food, done, about 3 minutes. But because we're home, I'm going to feed them out here, let them have their breakfast out here. What's the dog annoying? Come on, duckies. Come on. So what have I got here in the setup? I carry a bin with their food in, nice and close to the duck house. So as you can see, that is nice and easy. I have a cut up recycling box that I got no use for it. But you know when you just get caught in the routine of doing something over... I've had this following this thing for about 2 weeks now. And I just do that. Check the eggs. You're going to check the eggs, not me. You check the eggs. Got to come along, I'll get you working. So checking the eggs. And lay them down here. There they are. 2 beautiful duck eggs. This is inside their house. They have a big opening there, nice and airy. They have straw on this compartment with slatted floors, so any real bad mess goes through the bottom, and I just fill it up with straw and they're happy days. And to clean that out, I just drag the straw out, put straw in. So again, I'm not really dealing with too much poo, which is nice. So that's ducks done. I haven't pulled them forward right now. I'll pull them forward when I put them in tonight. Why? Don't know. So, ducks and chickens done. And now the lambs. We have a field of ewes with no grass that I feed them hay in the morning. Here they are. Oh my god, I absolutely forgot to show you. I've been growing cabbages. I will repeat that. I have failed to grow cabbages very well, but the chickens love the bad cabbages. So, look at this. Look at that bad boy. You're not going to want to see that on your Sunday dinner, are you? So yeah, this is my level of cabbage growing ability. I don't want it, but watch the chickens. The chickens don't know it's rubbish. Look, they're like little dinosaurs. They love the cabbage. It gives them some enrichment, gives them something to do, and it gives them some extra nutrition. Right, let's get the ewes done. So yeah, the ewes, right, so I just give them hay. Don't have a lot of hay, but I've got to give it to them. Here is me with some hay. Oh look, I feel so sorry for them. Don't want to give them the straw, the twine. And that is the ewes done for the day. So ewes done. So people ask me, oh, how much time does that take keeping sheep? Da, da, da. Ewes take less time than dogs, than cats, than chickens, and ducks. I know, surprising. Right, now on to these noisy creatures. Because I've mentioned many times there is effle grass, I have begrudgingly started feeding them some creep feed. Just because I don't really want to starve these sheep. I give them some creep feed and some hay. Again, begrudgingly, I wanted to do it all natural. I had the naive thought of grass-fed, grass-raised, which this is the first year of being at this property. I didn't really know what the ground was going to be like. We've been in the hottest summer since probably records began. I don't know, it's 1979 was the last time it was this hot. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, I couldn't grow grass. So I couldn't feed the grass to the sheep. Yada, yada, yada. Here we are. So here are the lovely little lammies. They are growing nicely. There's mixed bag of sizes. We've got this monster here versus that little that was a fly strike one. She's all fixed up. She's back in with the rest of her gang. She's absolutely minuscule. She's doing well. She's not limping. I did a thing and I saved her life, albeit she's absolutely tiny. There's her brother, tiny, tiny, tiny. But we've got some other whoppers like this one here, this one here. So let's let the chaos begin. I will take you in with me for a bit of excitement. What are you looking at, sheep? They are excited. If I drop you, it's because I've been taken over by the sheep. Ow, ow, get down. Get down. Hang on a minute, I ain't got enough hands here. Ah, get out. Right. Come on then, come on. Come on, come on. Ah, my DIY troughs are the wrong way around. Issue number 1. Ugh. Issue number 2. Issue number 3. Oh, I am so skillful. Right, guys. You're like a bunch of wasps around a big, flies around a big heap of poo. Right, are we ready? How do I make this entertaining for you guys? Okay, maybe like this. Manicness. Bit over there, look at them. Empty here. And they're feeding, apart from the devil. She doesn't like eating with her friends. Ravenous. So that's what I do with the lambs every morning, and I make sure that water's full. This one they can get fruit from both sides. Full. So happy there. So yeah, sheep are pretty easy if you make it easy. The only bit that takes a bit longer was filling up the bloody water buckets every day. I managed to buy a long hose. I don't know why it took me so long to do that. So I don't have to do that anymore. And walking down the bottom field, these 2 fields are the closest to the house, therefore it takes the least amount of time. Makes sense? Cool. So, if you can hear above all my friends bleeping, that is the morning chores here at Bramley Farm. You've seen the ducks, you've seen the chickens, you've seen how easy the lovely ewes and the noisy lambs are. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.